Hello everyone, today I want to demo how to fix a visual bug on Zoom's website. During this demo, I will make changes to the CSS files downloaded on my local machine only. Therefore, firstly, I'm not hacking, and secondly, this demo will not fix a bug unless Zoom's developer fix it, and then put in their source code, deploy it. This demo is just showing you how to fix this bug. Okay, let's get into it. So if you go to zoom.us, or if you like, you can go to zoom.com, and then it will redirect you to zoom.us. On the top navigation bar, you see that there's a solution tab, and then if you hover your cursor onto it, you see that there's a pop-up dialog that display all their solutions, right? They've got products, industries, and so on. If you zoom closely, you see that the intention is to have that pop-up dialog wrap around by the border, by a gray theme border. But you see close to the top, at the top, actually here, you see that there's a triangle, and then it's pointing up, but you see that the left hand side of that triangle have got this denser and thicker border, but on the right hand side the border is not existent. That's an issue. That's a visual bug. Let's check out if it's a cross-browser issue actually. Let's go zoom.us. On Edge, it's the same. What about on Opera? On Opera, the issue is still there. On Firefox, the issue is still there as well. And on Safari, yeah, the issue is also there, right? Let's head back to Chrome, and I've already opened up the DevTool, but this is how you open it up. Open up the DevTool. Let's see how they implement it. Okay, so they have this anchor, right? So let's check out how they actually put on the border on the rectangle. Border, okay, 1px, separate border 1px border solid color. Where's border color? Okay, so border left color is RGBA 000 0.15, right? So let's just copy this down so we can use it later. Okay, so we've got the pseudo element here, and got pseudo element here. Okay, so yeah, I was looking for the pseudo element. Let's just delete it for now to have a look. Oh, deleted by toggle off the content. Okay, so the before pseudo element is used to display that border, mimic the border, and then assume the after pseudo element will be the white triangle at the front. Here it is. Right, so let's take it back. So let's try, I want to shift that right triangle to the left a little bit, or shift the gray triangle to the right a little bit. Let's see how they differ. So, right. 91% minus 29, the same. Alright, so right, 50% minus 6%. This is 50% minus 5%. Oh, here's where the issue is. The right that got set up on the triangle got overridden by the all min CSS here at the top. But despite they are the same line, I think it's minified, so it's on the same line. But let's try just change this to 30. Oh, it won't work. Oh yeah, I know why because they reference the same element before and after. So let's try how can I set the style, the inline style on pseudo element? Can't set the line. Right, so let's add another one and just give it right 29 and give it important. Oh, doesn't work. Alright, doesn't matter. In CSS we got lots of ways to do it. So next I'm gonna try transform, translate 0, no, it's 1px, then 0, actually minus 1px. Oh, it's centered now. You see? It's centered. But we still got a bit of an issue here. Oh. Okay, let's just make it 100%. You see that the border on the rectangle is actually thicker than the border that's mimicked by the triangle, the gray triangle. I think if you look carefully, they are different in width. So let's see, why is this? Well, so the first one have top minus 7px, and the bottom one have top minus 6px. I'm just trying out the different numbers here. So, because that's 1%. Oh, I know, because it's a right angle triangle. So I'm actually setting the width between the tip of the white triangle and the tip of the gray triangle, if you know what I mean. So the white triangle's tip, if the difference between two tips is 1px as said by Zoom's developers. So you see how the one's got minus 7px and one's got minus 6px here. If their difference is 1px, that means the width of the border that got mimicked is less than 1px because it's triangle and then it's right angle triangle, I think, and then it's actually the width of the border that got mimicked out is 1 divided by square root of 1 plus 1, which is 1 on square root of 2 px. So that's less than 1px. That's why you see that the border on the triangle is, the mimicked border is thinner than the border they intend it to have, which is 1px. So let's think of another way to fix this problem. So I will try to use transition, and I mean not a transition, transform translate x to have two rotated rectangles, and then if they rotate 45 degrees they will fit in there, and then there will be 1px width of border that got mimicked. Okay, let's try. So in order to do this, I'm gonna firstly think, let's firstly set width and height instead of this board. Let's toggle off these borders here and set width 10px, height 10px, and then transform rotate 45 degrees, and let's get the background color so it's showing. Okay, let's get the background color. Okay, we got the gray rectangle that will be used as a triangle, and let's just leave it there, and let's do the same for the white one, and obviously the background color will be different. Oh, actually let's toggle off borders first, then toggle off this transform with translate, which I said earlier. Then let's give it white background. Oh well, it looks quite good and on track. So if we can shift it down a little bit, Also shifting down this one. And then what should I do next? Let me think. Let me get this back, and then let's set it onto the rotate. And then we want to rotate. Wait, I think it's 1px, 1px. Yes. Sorry about the clapping hand that was there. So what I did was to set the translate on the use a translate function on the transform, in which you can see that if I don't set it, they were colliding. And then if I set it, then if I set the translate y, then it shifts down 1px because you are also in this rotated wall. It shifts down 1px, which is actually shifting to the side, to the corner. And then if you try out a -1, if you try out 1, then it is perfectly 1px because the border is what I shifted 1px. The result after I shift that white triangle down. Alright, we got this problem fixed. Let's try it out. That's great. You see how the border looks very, very perfect.